How can CI/CD pipelines reduce cloud resource costs? Imagine a world where your backend development runs smoothly without wasting a single dollar on unused cloud resources. That's what effective CI/CD pipelines can do for your team. These pipelines are like automated traffic controllers for your software updates. They help you build, test, and deploy faster and smarter. When you automate these steps, you avoid unnecessary resource use, saving you money in the process. One big way they do this is by right-sizing resources. Instead of over-provisioning servers or storage, CI/CD tools let you allocate exactly what you need for each task. For example, during a build, you might only need a small virtual machine. When testing, you can spin up a larger one temporarily. This prevents paying for idle servers that sit unused. Auto-scaling is another key feature. When your pipeline detects a spike in demand, it can automatically add more cloud resources. When demand drops, it scales back down. This dynamic adjustment means you only pay for what you actually use. For instance, if your deployment pipeline runs more during certain hours, auto-scaling ensures you aren't paying for extra capacity during quiet times. Faster build and test cycles also cut costs. When your pipeline is optimized, it takes less time to complete tasks. Shorter runs mean fewer compute hours used. For example, reducing a build from 20 minutes to 10 halves your cloud bill for that process. This efficiency lets you deploy updates more often without increasing your cloud expenses. Monitoring resource usage is essential. By tracking which parts of your pipeline consume the most resources, you can identify waste. Maybe a particular test stage is taking too long or using too much memory. Fixing these issues means less unnecessary cloud spending. Using tags and dashboards helps teams see where money is going and make smarter choices. Container technology is a game changer. Containers are lightweight and can be started or stopped quickly. Using them in your CI/CD workflows means you don't keep idle virtual machines running. Instead, you spin up containers only when needed, then tear them down afterward. This reduces persistent resource costs. Caching build artifacts is another smart move. When you save and reuse dependencies or previous build outputs, you avoid redundant downloads and computations. This saves bandwidth and compute hours, directly lowering cloud bills. For example, caching dependencies in a container registry can cut build times in half. In hybrid or multi-cloud setups, CI/CD pipelines can choose the most cost-effective environment for each task. If one cloud provider offers cheaper compute instances, your pipeline can route jobs there. This flexibility helps keep costs predictable and manageable. Finally, automation reduces manual work and licensing costs. By scripting repetitive tasks, your team spends less time on maintenance. Also, using open-source tools or pay-per-use services instead of expensive proprietary software cuts expenses further. All these practices make sure your backend systems run efficiently. Faster, smarter deployments mean you spend less on cloud resources while still delivering reliable services. With CI/CD pipelines, your development process becomes leaner, saving money and boosting productivity at the same time.